Hey YouTube fam, I am back with another astro vid, and we're talking about Moon and Libra today. So Moon in Libra is ruled by Venus, is an air sign, air moon. So Moon in Libra needs to learn to emotionally balance in their lifetime. It's often this can come easy to them, but in some cases they may actually struggle with this. They are also represented by the scales, so sometimes that means, things are tipping back and forth and they're trying to find their way. They might actually be put into some pretty contrasting situations in their lifetime, and just learning how to balance their emotions and balance navigating with different people and different social issues even. They may come off very graceful and diplomatic with their emotions. You might not really see them that emotional sometimes. They might actually come off kind of reserved sometimes. Libra Moon's emotional world may be triggered by social issues. They may be advocates and activists to channel that energy. They may be really passionate about social justice issues and activism and going out there and supporting other people and speaking up about injustices. Justice and being fair is really important to this placement. Being ruled by Venus, they can deeply care about feminine issues, women issues. Since the moon connects to the mother, this shows that your mother figure may have been well balanced and diplomatic with you. If the qualities of Venus were really high here, then also you may have had a very romantic, artistic, beautiful type of mother. Libra moon mother figures may have also created a peaceful and harmonious home environment. There may be art everywhere. There may be beautiful aesthetics, good smelling things, sensual things, maybe even activist stuff though as well, or political stuff involved. Some Libra moons may be blessed with mother figures who teach them about self-care and maintaining harmony, owning their beauty, using their beauty as power. Libra moons may enjoy connecting intellectually first, before emotionally, because they're actually really smart, this placement. They think of like everything. They can see the sides to everything. So I find that sometimes people don't always see that or understand that about Libra placements in general, but usually actually quite intelligent. At times they can focus on others' emotional and social issues to avoid their own, because sometimes this placement can struggle with being alone, sitting with their thoughts. They can often be seen with a partner, usually then single. Having the moon ruled by Venus, this placement can also do well in any beauty and self-care type of industries, as well as general business or law, politics again. Libra moons can bring a delicate touch to these areas. They can help people awaken their feminine side, their feminine energy, as long as, they have also been in touch with that themselves. They can be prone to people-pleasing energy, so this may need to be balanced, especially when they're younger, just because, Libra placements sometimes just want to keep the peace, and sometimes that can turn into accommodating other people, other people's needs, other people's wants, and forgetting your own. So it's just something to be mindful about and have good boundaries with people. Are you sacrificing your own needs, your own values, your own self for somebody else when maybe it doesn't actually agree with you or make you happy? Just be careful of doing that. Some may look to Libra moons to mediate between affairs. Libra moons like to keep the peace. They might actually be really good at that, and being a messenger or talking to people between their friends or family, or helping people understand each side of the situation. This is why sometimes they make great lawyers. In an extreme level, this placement can be overly worried about appearances, looks, reputation. This is definitely more if it's like in a low vibrational kind of area that these things start coming up more in a destructive way. So At times, this moon can struggle with processing heavier, uglier, darker emotions. Just depends where they're at, though, on their healing journey with that. Moon in Libra can easily transmute emotions into art. In some cases, they have a natural emotional intelligence available to them, and they are easily able to transmute these things and create something from their emotions, from their emotional experiences. And this could even be something that's passed down from the mother. Much to others' surprise, Libra moons can enjoy debating and about many different topics, especially social or creative topics. They're pretty social usually. And this moon sign may need to learn to have strong boundaries, to not let people walk all over them, to not sacrifice themselves and their needs for the sake of keeping the peace. Because, again, there's some people-pleasing tendencies that come through sometimes with Libra placements, and just wanting to avoid conflict. So, okay, I'll keep the peace and I'll do whatever the other people are saying, and not really actually check in with self and be like, well, wait, hey, what do I want, you know? So that's something also to just be mindful of with this placement. Love my Libra moons though. And also, this moon sign, it needs to be careful about only staying on the surface, keeping things light, keeping things fluffy, because I think that's also something that comes into play sometimes, is they want to have fun, they want to be light and be surrounded by beauty and art and just all the best things. And sometimes it's really uncomfortable having to deal with some darker aspects of life or reality. And it's definitely, if it's any aggressive or violent things, you know, a lot of Libras don't even want to deal with that or look at it. So that's something that comes up sometimes. Learning how to peacefully navigate conflict would be a great tool for Libra moons, especially when it comes to their emotions too, so that they make sure they're not hurting themselves and they're not hurting anyone else when they need to express what's really going on in here. But this placement can gain power and balance from social situations, from networking, from being out and being with a group of friends or in the public, or even, like, again, the political activism and helping other people. That's great for this kind of placement. Moon in Libra can see all sides to a situation, and they may find it easy to put themselves in another's shoes, but they gotta be careful because you can easily play devil's advocate with this placement. And then also, something that I do notice with this placement and just Libra placements in general sometimes is there's almost like a chameleon aspect to them. So they almost can match the energy of whoever they're with, and they might also flip-flop and say one thing to someone else, and then someone else expresses something to them and they change immediately because they want to be liked and because they want to feel connected to that person. So that's something as well to just be mindful about, and make sure you're being really honest and mindful about it. But usually they're great at seeing all sides of a situation, putting themselves in other people's shoes. So at times, though, they may struggle with making decisions because they're always aware of all those feelings and options, and they often want to be accommodating to everyone. So it's just also something to be mindful of, because sometimes you can't please everyone. You just can't, you know? So Moon in Libra can be great at harmonizing a space and infusing it with love and beauty and creativity and sensuality and just that calm kind of peace. It's really nice. On a low vibration, though, their mother figure can have been overly worried about their looks, appearances, social events. How do you make the family look? So in some cases, some Libra moons may have had to deal with that, and that kind of looming kind of energy around them, and maybe even be like, oh, don't cry, you can't cry here, you can't, you know, we don't want people to see you like that. And that could come up as well. In order to feel the most secure, Moon in Libra needs a peaceful and harmonious home life. This moon sign is one that really prioritizes their loved ones. They love partnerships and people and romance and that kind of thing, idealizing. So they just need to be careful with this here, that they don't go too far past like actual reality to where they're harming themselves or other people. They can intellectualize things a lot. They are sensitive, and they do detest rude and ill-mannered people, violent people, aggressive people. Major turnoff for like most Libra placements, but especially Moon in Libra. So you just got to be careful who you surround yourself with. Moon in Libra can be a great negotiator, and people may feel more comfortable and trusting with them. People may feel more comfortable talking with them and telling them things or asking them for advice because it's like an easygoing kind of vibe. Moon in Libra always tries to be diplomatic in their interactions and their work, but they do have a hidden angry side, especially if they haven't learned to balance their emotions. That's when it gets a little tricky, a little dangerous. They may actually express their anger in a more subdued and even sneaky types of ways that you might not even expect. And they can be just as destructive and impulsive as their sister sign Aries. Watch out if you make them mad, like for real. They're more likely to express this on a mental level though than physical. Intellectual again, so words, they will get you with that wordplay. And something else I noticed too, if like this placement is stressed or kind of going through it, then there might also be a temptation to like spend money on clothes, makeup, finer things, beautiful things, art, because it makes them feel really good, and that could make them feel really secured. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy my video today on Moon and Libra. I'm trying to get back and make more videos, but these things do take time, so thank you to everyone for being patient with me, because yeah, this life is crazy, man. But you guys have a good day out there. Peace.